Hello, and welcome to the closed beta of Secured, Drata's new online community. I'm Elliot, and I'm going to be showing you around. Let's take a quick look around your new online community, Secured. Up at the top, you have your standard navigation, where you're going to be able to access different areas, including the customer-specific area. A new blog, which will highlight engaging new activities. And eventually, we'll be posting product updates, and of course, you can get back to Drata.com from here. If you want to post a question or conversation, you just simply hit create a topic. And down below, you have a universal search. We're soon going to be integrating this with Drata's knowledge base so that you can actually just search directly for any questions that you might have. Down below, we have 4 key areas and callouts. This is the general community where anyone can ask any questions about security, compliance, related frameworks, or just to connect with peers. On the right, again, is how you can access the blog. Down below is where we're going to have product updates and enhancements, similar to what we already post on the Drata blog or on the customer newsletter. And at the bottom is the customer community. This is going to be the area where you can share best practices, ask questions about frameworks, and other features and solutions that we currently provide and support. And down below, I just want to highlight 3 areas which are featured activities. So as we're kicking this off, we don't have a whole lot of content in here, but we do have a few specifically for y'all. Inside here, this is where you're going to find this very video that you're going through right now. Down below is our very first AMA with Lemonade CISO, and on the right, our first continuity challenge. Each of these are going to be some of the activities that we would love your input on to determine if it makes sense to continue on with them, if they're entertaining, if they're educational, if it gives you the opportunity to kind of learn and grow. If you are familiar with AMAs or Ask Me Anythings, we're taking our own approach with an Ask Me Almost Anything. Since this is a professional community, we do want to make sure that we're curating questions and make sure that they're generally relevant. You can certainly ask what his favorite dinner or drink is, but we'll also be a little bit more cognizant of his time. That being said, all you have to do is go to the bottom, put in your question for Jonathan, and during our scheduled interview with him, we'll ask and curate these questions. Then we'll capture that recording, bring it back to the community, and ensure that anyone who has asked any questions will be rewarded with points and badges and potentially new ranking in the system. So what are these points, ranks, and badges? Let me show you on my profile real quick. Like most social media platforms, you have your own profile. It'll give you some visibility into the content you've created or interacted with, and as you can see, I've been pretty busy. And because of that, I've received quite a few badges. So the badges are obviously what we make up. There are a lot of mystery badges as well, and some that we haven't created yet. So with your input, we'll be rewarding people for their activity, their engagement, and ultimately, your expertise. One of the values that we're bringing to the table is bringing a bunch of experts like yourselves into this community, being able to help other folks who are going to be walking in your shoes. So we'll have custom badges for that. So for example, I have a few different here. I am a Drata expert. That's because I work here and I understand the platform. I'm a conversation starter. That means I've started some conversations, and we have obviously a bunch of other activities. So what is the point of these badges and imaginary points? Ultimately, not a lot, but you will be able to exchange them for exclusive gear and swag that we produce just for you. And there you have it. That's a quick run through of our online community, Secured. We are absolutely thrilled that you are here. And as beta users, your feedback is absolutely critical to the success and how we build this going forward. So any critical feedback, positive, negative, anything in between, feel free to send that to us via the community or email, whatever you prefer. Eventually, we hope to be able to get to a point where we can take this online space to the physical world with meetups, events, and conferences. So until that point, your feedback is absolutely critical to be able to get us to that point. So again, absolutely thrilled that you're here. Thank you so much for being here. And if you have any questions or feedback, feel free to send it to us or anyone else on the Drata team. Thank you again.